I decided to outline a project that's been stuck in my head for a couple years now, maybe. We sprang forward, and my brain is now mush. So, not terrible, but not the most I've ever written. Hello, I'm Nicole. I'm a mom, a writer, and I work at a Title I school in the library. And I am also a pantser, which means I do not plan my books before I write them. I just go to town, write the book. It doesn't always work out for me. There's often a lot of revising. And over this past weekend, I attempted to outline a novel. So let's go. Down to the the top down to this side. That's nice. Hello, it's Saturday, and I've had a really surprisingly productive morning. So I decided to outline a project that's been stuck in my head for a couple years now, maybe. And I should be revising Project Meet Cute, but I've gotten a lot of feedback recently from a lot of wonderful, generous beta readers, amazing people, and from some agents as well on both the thriller and the romance. And it's a lot to take in, and I'm just a little feedbacked out. So I need a break. I need a drafting break, but I don't know if in my timeline in my head, if I have enough time to write the full draft. So I decided that I would outline this project, which is new for me. I'm not really an outliner. But let's give it a shot, right? So what I did is I signed up for the writing mastery program that is like through Jessica Brody, who does Saves the Cat. And there's all these online courses. I started listening this morning to the complete novel course, which goes through all the beats, just to get an idea of like how I would outline. So I'm going to use the Save the Cat beats. And my idea for the outline is just to write a little quick thing for each beat and see how it goes. But because I have to kind of get into the characters before I can really know what happens, what I've done is this morning I outlined up until the inciting incident, and then I started writing chapter 1. And I'm undecided on whether it should be multi-POV or single POV, but I'm leaning towards multi because my idea is, I'm calling this project Zoom and Doom because it's like a writing group, online writing group, gets tangled up in a mystery, and it's kind of like Thursday Murder Club esque, which is the big draw. That is the multi POV, and you get to know all the people in the group. So I'm thinking it's going to be multi POV, but I got a lot done this morning. I don't even remember. Let's look. I wrote 1,123 words in chapter 1, which is so exciting. And I got up until the inciting incident outlined, and I got my characters kind of sketched out. And I always grab pictures just so I can have an idea of what they look like in my head, like who would I cast kind of thing. But so far it's really fun, and it's been really fun to take a little drafting break from all the revising. So, yay! But now we're going to go to Joann Fabrics because they're going on business, and we want to see if there's a sale and see if there's any treasures at the thrift store. So that's the plan for the day, and then we need to clean. I'm hoping, I don't know, I'd like to stop at a bookstore because I just had that interview with Holly Gramazio, and she talked about building a shelf of inspiration of like works that are informing the work that you're working on. And part of me getting into my characters' mind is like they're all writers, so they're all readers. So what book really speaks to them or like made them want to become a writer? So for one of the characters, it's Love in the Time of Cholera, and I've started reading it. I got the audiobook from the library, and so far I'm really loving it. I've never read it before. I'd like to find a hard copy of that book, and I'd also kind of like to look around because I'm not totally set on 2 of the characters' inspiration books. Yeah, so that's the plan.
It's like that, Joann.
Yeah, I don't know how many toys they have, but we can.
Yeah, because I want to get a shopping type tonight.
I don't know that they have shopping carts.
With it to watch.
That is a lot of empty yarn. Did you find a rainbow yarn? Oh my god. Love it. See any treasures? Yes, sweets.
This time it wasn't.
What'd you find, honey? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, look at all these books. morning. Good afternoon. I don't know what time it is because it's daylight savings time today and it is really messing me up. I'm not sure where to put this. I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, it's really messing me up. We spring forward and my brain is now mush. But I did get to work a little bit this morning on my mystery and I got how many words? I don't remember because that feels like it was a long time ago, even though it was like a couple hours ago. Let me see. I got 1,104 words, which generally I have a goal when I'm drafting of 1,000 words a day. I don't think I'm actually starting that goal yet because I'm not drafting in earnest yet. I'm just kind of messing around. But so far this project is really fun. It is yeah, super fun, and it's nice to let my brain wander into some different stories and different characters. But it's so funny too because now that I've started this and like kind of given myself permission to go off of my like self-imposed timeline, now I kind of want to go back to Meet You Express and start revising. Um, but I don't know. I guess I'll just do what I want because it's whatever I want to do. I do have a not technically, but a revise and resubmit from an agent on the contemporary romance set on the Oregon coast. I forgot what I was calling that. Project Oregon Coast, maybe. But she said she'd like to see edits within the next 6 months, which is a lot of time. And I don't think I'm ready to tackle them yet. I don't think mentally I'm ready. And my friend just took a developmental editing course, and she also took a romance editing course specifically. And she is looking for people to kind of like test out her new skills and leave reviews on her services. And I volunteered. So she is going to look at my manuscript and give me like a developmental edit mid-April. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm really hoping that will help me kind of focus in on what I need to change on that manuscript. I'm also waiting to hear back from a couple fulls on it too. So anyway, that one's I'm not going to work on that one right now. And the thriller, I just submitted my revise and resubmit on Wednesday. So that's where that one is. Meet Cute Express, I need to revise. But for some reason, I'm not ready yet. So here we are, Project Zoom and Doom, trucking right along. I have a teeny outline made, and so far this weekend, I don't want to hit that. I have 200 and wait, no, 2,000, sorry. Did I mention it's daylight savings time today? I have 2,227 words total on the manuscript so far. So that's fun. That's fun. Anyway, we went grocery shopping. Oh, and there's so much left to do. We need to do our nails. But I get to cross off grocery shopping because I did that. Woo! I need to clean the bathrooms. We want to make cookies. We want to see what our friends are doing today, if they are available to maybe play or go to the park. So, and I need to fold laundry, probably like 5 loads of laundry. Oh, but wait, I did want to show you what I got on my book buying trip and like my shelf of inspiration so far for this Project Zoom and Doom. Let me go get it. Hang on. Okay. First let's start with the books that I found yesterday. We went to Value Village, which is a thrift store if that's not in your area, and we went to Half Price Books. And I did find Love in the Time of Cholera. I found this cool hardback copy. which I'm really excited about because one of my characters, it's like the book that inspired them to be a writer. And I wanted to read you the first line because I've never read this book, and it is really good. So far, it's really good. And it has one of the best first lines ever. It says, "It was inevitable. The scent of bitter almonds always reminded him of the fate of unrequited love." Huh. It's just so good. It's so good. And I love it was inevitable. The villa also says that phrase a lot, and Cece Lyra in her classes and when she talks about story says that your ending should be inevitable. So I love starting with it's inevitable. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I also found a copy of Happy Place at the thrift store. The jacket to it has seen a little bit better days. But the inside is in really good shape. And I'm currently rereading this right now as like my comfort. I always have a comfort reread. Last month it was The Villa. This month it's been Happy Place. And I just was so excited. I like hardly ever find. Anyway, really excited. Thrift store find. And then I found Demon Copperhead at the thrift store too for only $3. And it's a brand new paperback copy of it. Apparently somebody was like, "This is not for me." But that's fine. I haven't read this either, but I've been wanting to. And now I have a paperback copy. So that's really exciting. We also found a lot of really cool books for my daughter. We found some early readers, some Biscuit, Ken's the Garden, and like Fancy Nancy. So she's super pumped about that. So far, for my shelf of inspiration, we have In a Dark, wait, sorry, let's start that over. Did I mention it's daylight savings time? So for my shelf of inspiration is In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. And then There Were None by Agatha Christie, because this is always in my shelf of inspiration if I'm writing a mystery. But it is also one of the books that inspired one of my authors, one of my characters, and then Love in the Time of Cholera. But I need to add to it because, anyway, I have thoughts about it. We kind of have a 3-day weekend a little bit this weekend because my daughter has a doctor appointment tomorrow, so I'm not going to work. She gets echoes periodically because she has a heart condition. So she's getting like her echo tomorrow, but she still wants to go to preschool. Uh-oh. Aggie, what's wrong? You found a bug? Oh no. Okay, I'll come help. Hang on just a second. So anyway, I'm hoping if there is time for her to go to preschool that I'll be able to get some writing done then. So we'll see. And what do we want to do today, hon?
See if we're available to play.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Laura's available to play. That's the plan. Yeah, maybe bake some cookies later. Okay. All right, that's where we're at.
Despite the sage warnings of his wife, the fact that the parrot could maintain his privileges after that historic act of defiance was the ultimate proof of his sacred rights. No other animal was permitted in the house, with the exception of the land turtle who had reappeared in the kitchen after 3 or 4 years.
Ooh, they look so pretty.
It's hands on Play-Doh. Hands on Play-Doh. Hands on Play-Doh.
Can I see your little doggy? Is it Lulu?
Yeah, wait. No, it's Lilo.
Oh.
Lilo. Huh? Lilo. No, Lilo. Lilo.
Lilo. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch.
time you say?
I don't know. I'm sure that they will be here soon.
Anniversary. They were not capable of living for even an instant without the other, or without thinking about the other. And that capacity diminished as their age increased. Neither could have said that their mutual dependence was based on love or convenience, but they had never asked the question with their hands on their hearts, because both had always preferred not to know the answer.
It is now 10:31. I took my daughter to the doctor. Everything was good. We go again in 6 months because that's just what we do. And she wanted to go to preschool. She gets out of preschool in about an hour. Well, now it's 59 minutes. So I have 59 minutes. So I'm going to take 20 of those minutes and do a writing sprint. And then I'll check back in and see how many words I got. Okay, so that's the timer. With that 20 minutes, I got 467 words. So not terrible, but not the most I've ever written. I am struggling a little bit getting into the voice. I did decide it's multi-POV, and I'm doing the male voice in the writing group, and I'm having a hard time getting into that. So I think as part of my writing goals for this week, I am going to watch an Oscar Isaac movie because that's who I dreamcast as this character. And so I kind of just want to watch one of his movies and study his mannerisms a little bit. As creepy as that may sound, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to watch Ex Machina, but I might watch Inside Llewyn Davis. Is that what it's called? Anyway, I'm going to figure out which one I want to watch of his and watch one and kind of just study that and maybe get a better feel for why I chose him as my casting this character. As far as my other writing goals are, I think I'm just going to keep working on this novel for the rest of the week and give my brain a little bit of a drafting creative spark break before I jump back into revisions on one of my other projects. Yeah, I would love to hear about your writing goals for the week and what you're working on. And if you are a pantser or a plotter, if you are a pantser, have you ever outlined a whole book? I tried this weekend. That was part of the goal, was to outline this entire novel. Which maybe it takes longer than a weekend, but as a pantser, I don't know. But I really did try to outline, but I got to the inciting incident in my outline. And I think what I'll do is then get there in the draft and then outline from there. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.